boy Obrysonboompaul, and man, we got a very special guest, man. If you guys don't know, man, it's going down May 14th, man. We got one of the Charlo brothers, one of the best in boxing right now. We got, man, Jermell Charlo, Iron Man himself in the building, man.
Right.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm chilling. Just finished a solid work today. Deposits, big deposits, putting in the gym every day. So I'm feeling really good. Life is amazing. Can't complain. Sun's are shining great. I'm happy.
No doubt. Now you got this rematch with Brian Castano coming up on May 14th, man. And then this is your second rematch. Like, this is your second time doing a rematch, man. Is it bittersweet with you in these rematches, man? Because the last one you dominated. You came out, you showed everybody the real Iron Man.
I really don't know, I never thought I would be fighting somebody twice in my life. You know what I'm saying? Fighting the same guy. This one right here just feel like more of a lesson. I gotta prove something. And when I feel like this, I dig deeper. I dig deeper into my roots, and I use my flavor to try to like push me for what I am. You know what I'm saying? And I test my body every day. I test my skills every day. I test my mind. See how strong my spirit is, just to push myself. And then I go into the fight, and then that's what it is. But this one right here, I got something to prove on this one.
Not only do you have something to prove, man, you fighting for that WBO, man, to add to your straps, man. You already got 3, man. You getting this 4th one. So how important is this fight to you?
Well, I know I need it. This is an important fight because I need it. I want to be great in my legacy, and I know that it takes one thing to make me great, and that's to win all of the belts, come to be all of the champion. It's a difference between being a champion and then being a undisputed champion. And I felt like I went into the last fight with Brian Castano not with the mindset of trying to block out the vision of winning the belt, but now like I put my interest in it, and it gave me a different hunger to want that belt, to want that win, to want to win it by knockout. I want to go into the fight. I want to go into the fight and win it by 12 rounds. Fuck that. We don't get paid for overtime in boxing.
Right.
So it's like you do it the most dominant way, the most decorative way you could do it. You get a knockout, the check's still the same. Everything you get in there faster, less injuries.
No doubt.
Career can last longer. I gotta just do what I gotta do. Just dissect that body the way I need to.
Now the first fight you had, you said that it was, it came out a split draw. But I want to ask you, like, how were you on yourself going after the fight? Like, how were you as far as reviewing the tape? Like, just going, like you said, right now, you went in there thinking like a whole other game.
Too many rounds. I gave up too many rounds. You know what I'm saying? That's mostly my problem, that I let them feel comfortable in too many of the rounds towards the middle while I took over the end. It's like how you play the game out,
No doubt. Now, how's sparring been for this camp going into this fight?
It's been cool. It's been hard. It's been tough. It's been exactly what I expected to be. And we, towards the end of it. So happy it's almost over with. It's gonna be it's gonna make the fight easier.
Now, one thing I want to do is go back, man. You guys started out when you were like 17, man. You guys started out professional, or where you started out professionally when you were 17. But I want to ask you, being a twin, man, me being a twin myself, I want to ask you, what was the conversation like between you and your brother going into professional careers? Well, like, what did you have with each other? What did you guys talk about with each other, like going into this night, knowing what you wanted to accomplish, just the conversation that y'all had, being that supportive as you guys are with each other?
Well, it's love. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my brother kind of like, we human beings at the end of the day. And so it's like, when you think about your twin brother, and you think about your brother that you grow with so close to every day, you want to push your brother, but you want to also protect him at the same time. So our conversations like, hey, I know you working hard, bro. Make sure you recover. Make sure you take care of your body. It's like we got a different type of love for each other that you want to know, about your brother, then, as well as, hey, push yourself, be a dog, be an animal. Don't, we look at each other from the outside looking in, and then I look at him from the outside looking in. The mistakes that we make sometimes, and some of the, you got to pay the price for it, and so that's how we are with each other. We tough with each other, but it's love.
But like I said, man, you started out when you were 17. Now you in your 30s, man. I want to. Oh, which way? You got a birthday coming up on May 19th after the fight, which will be a great gift for you to come out with the WBO. But I want to ask you, man, if you could go back and tell yourself at 17 one thing now, being that you've been in the game 15 years, what is one thing that you would tell yourself without giving anything away, without telling yourself you're gonna be three-time champion or three champion right now and all that? But what's some things that you would tell yourself at 17, knowing what you know now?
Well, I mean, I'm still writing my story right now, so I can't really go back and say some things. But if I was really like to talk to the little 17-year-old Mel, I probably would have said, man, a lot of the stuff you stressed and worried about, it didn't even matter because look at where you at right now. So it's like I cared about a lot of little simple things, and I put too much emotions and feelings into things that didn't even matter. That I wish I would have took my mind and just not worked on that. I cared about that, But hey, that's what made me to who I am. So it's kind of hard to say take that away because I mean I got 3 belts. I got I'm the linear champion. I'm the Ring Magazine champion too. So it's just like it's kind of hard.
No doubt. Now, like I said, you guys coming from then to now, man. What's your relationship right with your twin brother now? Like being that you guys have accomplished so much in the sport and you guys have been game changers. You guys have made history together. Like now, like what's it like?
Well, I know my brother, is the bigger brother, but we compete. We used to compete so much, compete off of awards and accomplishments, and my winning belts and titles and stuff. It's like, hey, you got the belts now, dog. You got the big bag now. Like we always went through that. I remember after my brother knocked J-Rock, I said, hey, knock some boy out. That shit got me a lot of followers. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I ain't even want fighting, and they over here tagging me. And then after a while, you start realizing even when something go wrong with him or something go bad with him, we still, pay the price for each other. So, the love is the same. It's twin brothers. We in the same game, same occupation at the same time. I can't complain, man. It's been a hell of a life.
Dominating the divisions too. At that, man,
Right.
you can't forget that. But man, let's talk about it, man. In boxing, man, especially with training, you can't do it without music, man. So what you listening to while you training?
Man, I listen to a lot of music, dog. I listen to so much music, like man, I got Jay-Z on my track. Then all of a sudden it'll switch to it'll switch to what's his name? I just heard it just today. Johnny Taylor, and then it'll switch back over to like CB, and then it'll switch back over to the Dream, and then I just got so much music, and then I got Wale speaking facts. It's like music is my thing, you know what I mean? And then I try to find a lot of artists people don't really listen to. I try to listen to words and just catch rhythm in the gym, especially when I'm training, Timbaland, he makes some great beats, and so he did a great job with the Justin Timberlake albums. So I like a lot of the tempo, and I like a lot of the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place when it comes to music, dog.
No doubt. Now being all over the place, man. We know you from Houston, man. Houston got its own style, its own music, and its own type of thing. So, man, what you listening to from Houston?
From Houston, we still got solid music from there. You got, Canada. I listen to Slim Thug, UGK. I got my music, dog. From Houston. It's just like I don't really got a lot of artists. I got my own artist, Brent, Lil Brent. So I kind of do that. We got just every day it's a different song for me. Every day it's a different vibe.
Right. Now, man, for the ring walks, and having celebrities come out or having rappers come out, walk you out. So, any plans or any ideas who you plan on having you come walk out?
Not yet. Not yet. Not really. I haven't even thought about anything, to be honest with you. Should bring out some motherfucking safari and bring out some fucking fire and some fucking make this shit crazy like Tyson Fury. I probably have a vision of that one day, but not right now, dog. Just trying to win the belts.
No doubt. Now, man, we saw you on All Access, after for the eulogy for Spence versus you guys, man, how amped up you were. By the way, that was a great hat. That's a great fedora you got, man. I got lines only, man. If you got a line for that, you need to make sure you press that up and make sure people can cop those. But man, just seeing you bounce around.
I thought about putting out a hat line. A lot of people tell me I got some fire hats. So I thought about dropping some hats. The things are expensive and kind of very, unique. It's not just something that you could just get off a shelf, You can't just buy a hat like that. You gotta custom make it to you. It's like your woman. You gotta have your woman custom fit to you, And then she gonna be for everybody.
Right. But like I was saying, man, I saw when we saw you on All Access and how amped you were after Spence unified.
Like my brother, I felt so good, It motivated me. It gave me a drive to want to finish up camp and just get it over with and get my celebration in and out the way.
No doubt. Now that's what I was coming to. Like, man, how did that motivate you even more to just be even more hungry to get these belts? Now you've been saying you've been fighting like you broke, or been training like you broke. So, like, explain that to us.
Yeah, like I just been getting back to the nitty gritty, the old school way of life. The old school way of doing things. Just trying to win, trying to push myself. Like, I see so many people in boxing. They are so caught up on being undefeated and shit. And I think that's a great thing. But it's a lot of fighters that ain't undefeated. It's a lot of fighters that been through some things. And I feel like sometimes those marks on your record be like scars on your back. So and every one of them tell a different story. So I'm, I want to get in there and win my belt, win my strap, add these little tally marks, stack them up,
Definitely.
It always felt good whenever you win a belt, like in the amateurs and shit. So it's like you win a belt, you win a tournament. That's what the amateurs represent. So you win a belt, you win a different world in boxing.
Now, man, you often credit Al Haymon for giving you, a great career after leaving Golden Boy and just giving you a lot of game, man. So let me ask you, man, what are some things that Al Haymon talked to you about in boxing, man, that you really, have adapted to your ideology?
I think just be my own self, just be me. Al Haymon definitely helped me not worry about what other people think or say about me. You don't care about what y'all think or say about me. I shouldn't care what y'all think or say about me. I can't live my life worried about y'all feelings and how you feel. And I know I'm here to please my fans and stuff, but you can't get caught into that world of trying to please your fans. You got to get caught into that world of wanting to win. So that's what Al Haymon really I could say he pushed me to. And then when it get hard and tough, you got to go through it.
No doubt. Now, one thing I want to ask you is, like, a couple times in interviews you've been asked about your legacy, about what you have planned for your career after, even after this fight or whatnot, man. But I want to ask you, you said yourself that it's not something you've really thought about, but after hearing those type of questions, man, knowing that the legacy that you and your brother are leaving, is it something that you've been inquiring about personally since?
What?
About your boxing legacy, your future?
I just want to be able to, tell my kids I did this and I worked hard and did it. I don't know what's gonna happen after boxing is over for me. I want to for sure take some time and rest and get myself out of a boxing mentality and jump into the regular world like the regular average person. I'm fortunate enough to do good for myself, and got to make the right investments currently and stuff. So I can't get into, moving too fast yet, but hopefully I'm able to live a dream come true still after this over with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I got in store, but I hope that, I can do something, I hope I don't just be home bored and stuff trying to, how that go.
Now, you've been doing it for 15 years, man. Is there any time frame for you? Is there 20, 25 years, man? You got a lot. You still relatively young, man. You got a lot. You still got a lot you can give to sport. So
I might be able to do this boxing for some more time. I think after this fight, winning these belts, that's when you start making sure that the check is big. And right now I fight for some pennies to get to the titles. You know what I'm saying? But I don't fight for no pennies though. But,
right.
I'm glad. I'm fortunate, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm starving right now. I'm want to be one of them fighters forever. I want to teach fighters. Maybe I could be one of the greatest promoters in boxing that's pushing young guys coming up But it's hard to teach something like attitude. You know, it's hard to teach somebody to be them. It's hard if it got to be in you, no matter what. You know.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, man, I want to ask you because you have a lot of. Now, I mean, I know you don't know what you want to do within the sport afterwards, but you have a lot of passion and a lot of opportunities in the sport. People have called you a matchmaker. People have called you a great commentator. Man, have you ever thought about doing boxing analyst after this is said and done, man? Because you know you got the color commentary for it. You can.
I might be able to settle down and do a little bit of something for the TV and for the people, but I don't necessarily know just yet. You know, I might be able to do something for the people, but it all depending on what they you know how if I'm a you know, a friend, family type of person, like towards the end. I might, you know, I want to do this no more. You know, I might want to spend more time with family. I might want to get into this end. You know, it all depending on the bread too. You know, you can't do this for free. Travel the world for nobody and talk boxing and get your point of view and make people understand your point of view for no reason, you know? So who knows? I'm interested in it all.
Facts. Well, man, like I said, I look forward to you and your fight. Definitely rooting for you against Brian Castano. You know, going in May 14th. If you guys don't know, it's Jermell Charlo, Brian Castano, May 14th, Houston, Texas. They're taking it off, man. You know, he gonna go get this WBO and add this fourth one to his resume, man, to his repertoire. But man, like I said, for you and your brother, man, I appreciate you guys being the young kings that you guys are and setting an example for out in this community, man. Definitely people that we need. We love your arrogance. We love how y'all come with it every time, man. Lions only, relentless pursuit, man. Skills pay the bills, man. Everything that you guys do, man, is real representation of us young Black youth out here, man, and we appreciate it.
No, I appreciate that, man, for sure. Thank you.
No doubt. Now, make sure you guys go check them out, man. May 14th on Showtime if you guys ain't in Houston, but make sure you guys go fill this place up. And we out of here. Peace.